G'day ladies and gentlemen, ScottyD here from the Australia's Tabletop Wargaming Network, and welcome into another South Pacific ITC Snapshot for the 2024-25 ITC season. And for this snapshot, we are going to be looking at the majority of July, as we still do have one weekend happening for July, but we've got a ton of events that we're going to be looking at, as well as the massive changes in the top 10, as well as the teams, and a lot of shakeups in the first places for all of the factions in the game as well. But before we jump into the details of the South Pacific ITC rankings at this stage, I want to thank everyone who has been enjoying our content on YouTube as of late, whether you've been liking, commenting, subscribing. It is all greatly appreciated for what you guys are contributing, and it has been absolutely insane this month with Exterminatus, and I'm keen to see how the rest of the year goes with CrewCon coming up. Then we got the September Slam Teams event as well. Whole bunch of 40k happening in the back end of the year, which is absolutely phenomenal, that we're excited to be bringing to you in addition. That's going to contribute to some ITC points for those in the South Pacific region. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I reckon let's jump in to the notes for today's show and just really show you guys what has actually happened in this month. So for the July 25th snapshot, starting off with the top 10 players. In first place, we've got Jason Horn, still holding that position on 1,122 points. Then we've got Jordan McGregor in second place with 1,041. In third place is Nate Mail from South Australia with 1,023 points. In fourth place is Ben Wan, sitting on 1,016 points. We have then got Kyle Murray in fifth place, sitting on 990 points, followed by Michael House from New South Wales, sitting on 986 points, followed by Dylan Cowan of Victoria, sitting in seventh place on 964 points. So not too far behind Michael there, only 2 points in it. In eighth place is Igor Callanan, sitting on 956 points. Ninth place is Greg Minginity on 948 points. And then finishing out the top 10 players is Michael Hamilton, sitting on 920 points. So it's great to see diverse representation in the ITC rankings in the top 10, particularly from New South Wales, South Australia, and Victoria. You guys are all getting some great representation in there with at least 2 to 3 players per state, which is great to see. And I'm really encouraged by your scenes having that many players in the top rankings as well. Next up, we're going to come to the top 5 teams. And first place is still Lost in the Mail, sitting on 1,841 points for the team rankings. In second place is the Down Under 40k Factory team, sitting on 1,827 points. They're only 14 points behind Lost in the Mail, which is actually huge in the team scoring situation. So really solid catch-up work there from the Down Under 40k Factory team. We've then got in third place Chad Mech, not too far behind the Down Under 40k Factory team by less than a point. They are sitting on 1,826.89 points. They are about 0.5 points behind the Down Under 40k Factory team. So really neck and neck for the two biggest teams in New South Wales. In fourth place, we've got the Power Stances sitting at 1,810 points. And then in fifth place is Ethos, coming in with 1,761 points. So really tight with less than 35 points between first place and fourth place for the teams. So congratulations to all of those players in the top 10, as well as those teams who are in the top 5 teams as well. It is absolutely phenomenal to see that for you guys. Now, when it comes to the factions, I've decided to make a little bit of a change. So any changes month on month are now going to be shown in red, so you guys actually know what is happening in the new leaders of various factions or points updates for various players. So starting off, we've got in Adeptus Sororitas, first place is Jordan McGregor, sitting on 737 points. In first place for Adeptus Astartes, we've got Dylan Cowan sitting on 687 points. Nathan Stern is still top player for Adeptus Custodes on 594 points. For Adeptus Mechanicus, Alex Inglezos. Alex the Greek has jumped back up into first place with only 3 out of 4 events played, but he did win Exterminatus, coming in with 487.17 points there. In Eldari, Brian Lakeland has actually taken top spot there, sitting on 693 points. Brad MC is still sitting top place for Asher Militarum on 557 points. For Blood Angels, Dylan Cowan has also jumped ahead, knocking off Daniel Gash Jones there, sitting on 673 points for Blood Angels. For Chaos, Michael House has dethroned Matt Morrisoli, coming in at 677.95 points, followed then in Chaos Demons by Cat Trackus, who has updated their score to being 421 points. For Chaos Knights, we've got Josh Pope, who's also updated his score to 649 points. Chaos Space Marines, Alex Franz is the new top player, sitting on 372 points. Chris Gardner is still the top player for Dark Angel, sitting on 444 points. Death Guard is now being helmed by Peter O'Neill of New South Wales, sitting on 587 points, almost 588. Death Watch have got a new top player as well, which is Bob Maddock, sitting on 213 points with only 2 events played, so that's still a low-hanging fruit there as well. Then for Gene Stealer Colts, Taylor Hill is still holding nice and strong, sitting on 528 points. Grey Knights has got a new top dog, being Greg McGinnity, sitting on 674 points. Imperial Knights, Kyle Murray is still in first place with 677. Leagues of Votan has still got Marcus Butler in first place, but he's updated his score, sitting on 606 points. Necrons is Jason Horn still, but he's updated his score as well to 796 points. Orcs is still Mark Karana, sitting on 636 points. Space Wolves got a new top dog, ironically, as well, with a double entendre there, being Jake Mellon of New South Wales, sitting on 574 points. Tau Empire, Ed Askey from Victoria is still sitting in first place on 611 points. Thousand Suns, Michael House is still in first place, but has updated his score to that 677 points. Tyranids, Eric Lathuris has taken top spot once again, sitting on 661 points. World Leaders is still Nick Marshall, sitting on 217 points with 2 events played. And then Yunari is Matthew O'Connor, sitting on that 38 points for Yunari. So congratulations to all of those top players, especially all of the ones who have jumped in to a top spot since last month, or earlier this month, I should say. It's been absolutely phenomenal to see you guys be able to get some great scores in. A lot of those faction headers, or the first players in the faction, have got 4 out of 4 scores. So you're going to need to get at some decent size events and put in some great results if you are going to be able to jump up to being at the top of a faction as we head into the back half of the season. So now let's talk about some of the events that have actually occurred in July. The first one up is the Geelong 40K Town Open. Happened in North Shore, Victoria, down in Geelong on the 6th and 7th of July with 52 players in attendance. I believe this is Jeremy Martino under a pseudonym, sitting with 5-0 in first place with Sisters. We've then got Dylan Cowan on Blood Angels coming in second with 4 wins and a loss. And then Michael Hamilton as well, sitting on Blood Angels, going 4 wins and a loss as well. Congratulations to each of you gentlemen. Well done. Next tournament we have got is the Western Sydney 40K RTT in South Penrith, New South Wales. Happened on the 6th of July with 30 players in attendance. First place is Alex the Greek running Adeptus Mechanicus. Second place is Michael House running Thousand Suns. And third place is Nathan Princey running World Eaters. All 3 players went 3-0 as well. So well done to each of you guys going 3-0 at that RTT. Really encouraging to see some of the top players getting to the RTTs, getting to GTs, and really putting out some solid performances there. Next up, we've got the South Australian 40K Neophyte RTT, happening in Edwardstown, South Australia on the 7th of July with 28 players in attendance, with Adam Francis coming in first place, going 3-0 with Black Templars, followed by Clint Fielder with Space Wolves going 3-0, and then Joel Booksby coming in third with Thousand Suns as well. All 3 players going 3-0. Congratulations, gentlemen. Well done on your scores there at that RTT. Next up, we've got the Down Under 40K Beresfield RTT, happened in Beresfield, New South Wales on the 7th of July with 20 players in attendance. Heath Murdoch came in first place with Tyranids going 3-0. Jake Maven came in second place with Imperial Knights going 3-0. And then Jorg Sumner Johnson coming in third place with Chaos Demons going 3-0 as well. Really, really encouraging to see Chaos Demons and Tyranids up there. Congratulations, gentlemen, on doing well at the RTT. RTT there. Next up, we've got the ITA 40K Doubles RTT happening in Ipswich, Queensland on the 13th of July with 30 players in attendance in teams of 2. So 60 players total, but 30 teams of 2 players. First place is the Spectrum Warriors going 3-0 with Josh Woods on Death Guard and Stephen Connors on Chaos Knights. In second place is the Double Ds going 3-0 as well. You got Darren Ocher on Adeptus Custodes and then David Truman on Drakari. And then third place is Biological AI going 3-0 as well. Jai Callanan on Necrons and then Peter Hilko on Tyranids as well. All 3 teams going 3-0. Congratulations, guys. It was absolutely great to see that at a doubles event up in Ipswich. Next up, we've got the Battle for Terror. This did happen in Coburg, North Victoria on the 13th and 14th of July as well, with 20 teams of 5 players in attendance. In first place was 2 Advanced to Action, going 5-0. They were captained by Dylan Cowan on Blood Angels. You had Ben Caraba on Chaos Knights, Jason Horn on Necrons, Matthew Thomas on Tau Empire, and Reese Cunningham on Adeptus Sororitas. Congratulations going 5-0 at the team's event, gentlemen. Really great to see. Next up is the Thick Dads team, captained by Augustus Hebblewhite on World Eaters. You've then got Bradley Bateman on Drakari, Lachlan Morrison on Leagues of Votan, Michael Hamilton on Blood Angels, and Owen Hewlett on Chaos Knights. And then in third place, also that team, Thick Dads, they did go 3 wins and 2 losses. Then the GGF Gladiators, captained by Stuart Trainer, who was running Grey Knights. Don McDonald was running Space Wolves, Jared Ising was running Chaos Space Marines, John Vega was running Chaos Knights, and then Mitchell Hamilton was running Tau Empire as well, and these guys went 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. So congratulations, you guys. Absolutely phenomenal to see some great results there at a teams event with a lot of top-level players in attendance as well. Next up, we've got Exterminatus 9 Sausage Party that we did cover here on the ATWN down in Wagga Wagga, New South Wales on the 13th and 14th of July. There was 69 players in attendance, with Alex the Greek coming in first place with Adeptus Mechanicus going 5-0. Ashley Thompson coming in second with Sisters going 5-0 as well. And then Joe Locke coming in third with World Eaters going 4-1. Congratulations to each of you. It was great to be able to cover the tournament and have, we had Alex and Ashley on stream, which was absolutely phenomenal to have. And so if you can, check out those games because there's some really, really great games to see Alex playing and Ash as well. Next up, we have got the SA40K Acolyte A RTT that happened in Edwardstown, South Australia on the 14th of July with 24 players in attendance. Leah Newell coming in first with Grey Knights going 3-0. Stephen McGregor came in second with Thousand Suns going 3-0. And then Sam Young came in third with Adeptus Sororitas going 3-0 as well. Congratulations to each of you. Great to see some great undefeated results there from various factions as well, I might add. You don't normally see Grey Knights up there too much at the moment, so it's great to see. Next up is the South Australian 40K Acolyte B RTT. Happened in Edwardstown, South Australia, 14th of July as well, with 24 players. I know the South Australian guys, they like to randomly split everyone up between the 2 RTTs, which is great. You've got Peter Hatclick coming in first place with Gene Stealer Cults, Josh Strathern coming in second with Chaos Space Marines, and then Shane Condy coming in third with Tyranids. Josh and Peter came in with 3-0, and then Shane went 2 wins and a draw. So congratulations, you guys. Great to see those great results there. Then we've got the Dice Arcade Winter RTT that was in Gaimea, New South Wales on the 20th and 21st of July with 63 players in attendance. Alex the Greek once again came in first with Adeptus Mechanicus going 5-0. Second place was the Igor Callanan on Necrons going 4 wins and a draw. And then Jordan McGregor coming in third place going 4 wins and a loss with Adeptus Sororitas once more. We have then got the auspicious 2K competitive happening in Unabah, Queensland on the 20th of July. There was only 8 players in attendance, but Connor White came in first with Chaos Space Marines going 3-0. Lachlan Barker coming in second with Leagues of O10 going 2-1. And Hugh Elliman on Adeptus Mechanicus as well going 2-1 as well. Congratulations, guys. Great to see some great events from different parts of the country as well. Next up, we've got the TTW Prospect July RTT happening in Prospect, South Australia on the 20th of July with 21 players in attendance. Nate Mayle came in first with Necrons going perfect score, 300s, 3-0. Absolutely awesome to see. You got Ben Wan coming in second, going 3-0 as well with Eldari, and then Harry Linards coming in third with Imperial Knights going 3-0 as well. Congratulations to each of you. Great to see you guys consistently getting to events in South Australia and getting some great scores in as well. Next up, we've got the Down Under 40k Sydney RTT that happened in Frenchs Forest, New South Wales on the 20th of July, weekend just gone, with 20 players in attendance. First place was Oscar Curry on Adeptus Custodes going 3-0 with a near perfect score, 299 out of 300 points, which is absolutely insane. Second place was Daniel Nagai on Necrons going 3-0 as well, and then Jackson Flinter on Chaos Demons going 3-0 as well, coming in third place. Congratulations to each of you. Absolutely well done at your event. The last tournament we've got is the Hobby Hub War Master Tournament number 21, happened in Woolner, Northern Territory on the 20th of July with 6 players in attendance. We had Ethan Mayer coming in first place going 3-0, and I forgot to note down his faction, unfortunately. Then we've got Chris O'Neill coming in second place with Grey Knights going 2 wins and a loss, and then Liam Moran coming in third place going 2 wins and a loss with World Eaters as well. Congratulations to everyone who has played at all of these events in the past month. Now, these are just my best guess at which events are ITC ranked tournaments, as Games Workshop still hasn't released an ITC calendar so that we are able to know what events are actually being registered as ITC events. Same with the ones we are about to talk about in a minute as well for you guys. So before we jump into talking about the upcoming tournaments over the next couple of months, I want to thank everyone who does view our content and support us here on YouTube, being able to reach community monetization. And now we have actually unlocked super chats and membership. So if you do want to financially support us, you can do so through YouTube, where you can either sign up for $4.99 a month or $9.99 a month. And each of those tiers will have some varying benefits, and they'll actually be delivered through our Discord as well, where you can find the link down in the description below if you want to check out the Discord, which is, I'm quite open about it. It's not the most active Discord, but it is a great welcoming community where you can ask questions, get feedback on hobbying, army list, all that fun stuff. And it's a very positive community that we have built within the ATWN Discord, and it's awesome to have everyone involved. But yeah, thank you to everyone who does financially support us. You allow us to get to more tournaments, do more coverage of the Australian Warhammer 40k tournament scene, and we really, really do appreciate being able to do so and improve our gear to be able to provide the best coverage of the Australian scene that we can. So now let's have a look at some of the tournaments that are coming up in the next couple of months. We're going to be looking at the tournaments for the rest of July. We're going to look at the ones happening in August, and then the GTs in September. Now, I will let you guys know that these are my best guess at the ITC tournaments that will be happening, as there's no way on BCP or a calendar currently to know what events are what. So we've got the Rat Traders tournament number 24 happening in Wendouree, Victoria on the 27th of July this weekend. There's 3 players currently signed up, and there are 17 tickets available. So if you're keen for some RTT action down at the around Ballarat with some of those guys, make sure to head out there, have a good time for a Saturday tournament. We've then got the Winter Warfest tournament happening in Ipswich, Queensland on the 27th and 28th of July this weekend as well. There are 43 players signed up. I believe there are still 7 tickets available, but I think there is a list submission cutoff that's already come into place for that one. And good luck everyone participating out at Winter Warfest. We then got the Good Games Maitland RTT happening in Maitland, New South Wales on the 27th of July with 19 players in attendance and only 5 tickets left. So if you want to jump into an RTT this weekend in the Maitland area, head over to the Good Games, support the guys there, and get into some competitive 40k action. It seems like it's going to be a pretty packed RTT, which is great to see. Then we have got the Game Centre Narellan RTT happening in Smeaton Grange, New South Wales on the 27th of July this weekend as well. There's currently 5 players in attendance with 21 tickets available for those who are wanting to head out to that one if you wish to do so. It'd be great to support those guys out there. Then we've got the South Australian 40k Circuit Acolyte RTT happening on the 4th of August in Edwardstown, South Australia with 28 players in attendance, and it is sold out at this stage, ladies and gentlemen. Then they've also got their Neophyte RTT, same location, 16 players currently signed up with 8 spots still available for those who are wanting to jump in to play there as well. We've then got the Gladiator Gaming Teams tournament happening in Loganholme, Queensland on the 10th and the 11th of August. There's currently 22 teams of 5 players signed up, and it is sold out, which is absolutely phenomenal to have some great teams action happening up in Queensland and seeing that consistently. We've then got the North and South GT happening in Hobart, Tasmania on the 17th and 18th of August, with 37 players currently signed up and 33 tickets still available. So if you're willing to head down to Tasmania, if you're in Victoria, or if you are in Tasmania yourself and you can get across to Hobart to play in the GT, it'd be absolutely phenomenal to see a great size GT happening for the Tasmanian community. We've then got CrewCon happening in Padstow, New South Wales on the 17th and 18th of August on the exact same weekend, and it has got 74 players attending. It is sold out, and we will be streaming it here on the ATWN with myself on commentary once again. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal tournament run by Alex the Greek, and it is going to be a great time over at Padstow RSL as it has been there in the past as well. We've then also got the Down Under 40k Sydney RTT happening in Frenchs Forest, New South Wales on the 17th of August as well. It's currently 4 players signed up for that, with 26 tickets available still for that one as well. So if you didn't get a ticket to CrewCon and you still want to play some 40k that weekend, make sure you support the Down on 40k guys and head over there. Bren Brown runs a phenomenal RTT, and it is great to support them and see their events continually getting booked out at the RTT level. Next up, we've got the Hobby Hub War Master Series tournament number 22 happening in Woolner, Northern Territory on the 17th of August as well, with 4 players currently signed up, 14 tickets available. So if you're in the Northern Territory scene, make sure you get along and support your local store and the local RTTs that are happening there as well. Next up, we've got RATCon 2024 happening in Ballarat, East Victoria on the 24th and 25th of August. Now, this could be incorrect, so pre-warning you, there are 30 players on BCP, 50 tickets still available by going from BCP, but that could be vastly different to what is actually the case. So feel free to check out the RATCon guys Facebook group and their details there to confirm, how many players are in attendance and such for the tournament as well. Next up, we've got the Brisbane Low Rollers August RTT happening in Annerley, Queensland on the 25th of August, with 4 players in attendance with 26 tickets still available. Once again, same thing as RATCon. Check their Facebook page, check the Queensland Tournament Facebook page so you guys are able to be aware of how many tickets are sold and such as well. Then we've got the Sydney 40k Teams September Slam happening in Padstow, New South Wales on the 14th and 15th of September. 14 teams of 5 players, and it is sold out, ladies and gentlemen, which is awesome to see another teams tournament being put on by Chadmec and Pantheon Studios selling out once again. We've then got the Risky Rollers Teams Tournament happening in Bulleen, Victoria on the 21st and 22nd of September, with 10 teams in attendance for that one, I believe. Then we've got Battle in the Bush 10 happening in Orange, New South Wales, 21st and 22nd of September. At this stage, I still believe there are only 11 players signed up with 49 tickets available. But, once again, check the various Facebook groups to see the updated ticketing for that one as well. And that is going to round us out for all of the events that have happened over the past month or so, as well as the events coming up. And it's really great to see more events happening consistently and larger events too as well, particularly in Sydney. It's great to see, from a couple of years back, there was only maybe 1-2 a year. Now we're looking at, we're getting 4, 5, 6 big GTs throughout the year, which is absolutely phenomenal. Not just singles, but also teams as well, which is great. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone for watching. And if you did enjoy the snapshot, feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, leave a like on the video, and comment as well to all inform the algorithm and get us out to more people so we're able to bring this information to more folks. And you're going to also be able to see all the other content we create and be notified when we release more content here on the YouTube channel as well when you do so. And if you enjoy hanging out with myself in these videos, you want to catch me live when I'm doing hobbying sessions or when I might be at a tournament doing commentary, feel free to also head over to the purple side, follow us over at Australis TWN on Twitch, where we do hobbying sessions on a weekly basis, as well as tournament previews, tournament coverage, both here on YouTube and over on Twitch, and a whole heap of other content as well. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this July edition for the South Pacific ITC Snapshot, and I hope to catch you soon.